Guruji, for people who are still stuck in this dreamland, right? And people think of dreams as good or bad. That if I had a good dream, it is good for me, while if I had a bad dream of a fear, it is bad for me, right? For example, if I am taking out my loved one or my girlfriend on a date in my dream, so I have a healthy state, while if I am thinking about death or something else, I may not have a healthy state. So are there good dreams or bad dreams, or all dreams just a projection?
Just as in real life, there are good events and bad events. So in your dreams, you may be encountering bad situations and good situations. So it is always better to have pleasant situations in life rather than having bad situations in life. Meeting good events in life always better than meeting bad events in life. Likewise, even in dreams, it is better to have good dreams rather than bad dreams. One thing, but always keep in mind that dreams are just dreams. Neither good dreams are to be attempted, nor bad dreams are to be attempted. We have to get rid of both kinds of dreams. We have to make an effort for making ourselves dreamless. Without achieving a state of dreamlessness, you can never experience yourself. So, as I told you that there are three states of your consciousness. One is the state of wakefulness. So, if you want to achieve freedom from dreams, while you are in a state of wakefulness, while doing every act of your life, you must try to remain conscious. You must try to be in the present moment. If you keep doing things of your life in total presence of your being, while doing that act, you will never be in a state of daydreaming. You will never be carried away by thoughts and overthinking. So, while doing a specific act, if you are totally conscious of everything about that act, then that act becomes a beauty. Then that acts become a joy. And that acts become a source of spiritual energy. So, remaining fully conscious of each and every act in a state of wakefulness is the most powerful path which can take you towards freedom from dreams during night also. And at the same time, the second practice which I would like to suggest is, while doing things of life, keep the other arrow of consciousness towards your own self. Always be conscious of your own being. Even while you are listening to me, be fully aware of yourself, while let the arrow of your consciousness be towards me, but the another point of the arrow should be towards your own self. So if your consciousness is double arrowed, you will remain aware of yourself. Otherwise, throughout the whole day, you are never aware of yourself. You are lost in hundreds and thousands of activities. You are lost in hundreds and thousands of activities. You become totally oblivious of yourself. If you are never aware of yourself, how can you be aware of your being? How can you realize yourself? Self-realization will become impossible. By practicing meditation for half an hour or 1 hour, you cannot realize yourself. For realizing yourself, you are required to remain conscious of yourself. You see, remaining conscious of yourself is the master key to self-realization. It is the master key to enlightenment. Try to understand what is becoming self-conscious. Try to understand what is the meaning of being conscious of yourself. What is the meaning of being conscious of my own self? It simply means that your consciousness is always objective. consciousness being objective means that our consciousness is always engaged into some object. When you are with somebody, your consciousness is entangled with that person. When you are reading something, your consciousness is involved in that specific object. When you are doing anything, either your consciousness is engaged in something, or it is engaged with someone, or it is engaged with some thought. Your consciousness is never available to you. Throughout the whole period of wakefulness, either your consciousness is involved with something or someone or some thought. Is it ever available to you? As long as you are in a state of wakefulness, your consciousness is engaged in other things, not available to you. And when you go to sleep, it is either engaged in dreams or it is lost in sleep. You become unconscious. So consciousness is never available to you throughout your life. It simply means that you had an opportunity to become conscious, but you have lost it. You have lost this opportunity. And that is why I have to convey this message to the whole lot of humanity, that this is the greatest opportunity which humanity should not miss, which every human must avail of. And that is, you have to learn the art of becoming self-conscious. That is the essence of whole spirituality prevailing on the planet. Becoming self-conscious simply means that your consciousness is available to you without your consciousness being engaged in something else. When it is fully available to you, it is not involved in anything, thought or person. In that state, you become self-conscious. And once you become self-conscious, you get a taste of consciousness. You get a taste of your soul. And if you can continue to grow this period of self-consciousness, and once you grow it to that extent that for more than 48 minutes you manage to remain self-conscious, that becomes the stage of enlightenment.